Hey guys, what's up? So the next poem I'll be reading is poem 1064, and this is called Dealbreaker. Really? My friend was going through a situation, and this was inspired by him for me to write. And I have to admit, I've been through very similar situations myself in the past. I think something like this is so important for me to write, especially for anyone who's single and is feeling discouraged with dating or finding the right fit. Especially when we live in a world where some are so easy to find deal breakers to things that maybe really aren't that serious and have insignificant things at the very top of the list. We'll just see it like this, even if it's disappointing. Simple, they weren't for you. Deal breaker? Really? I don't think you fully grasp how discouraging it feels for a single guy that is genuinely looking for something real in this modern world we live in, where love has become overrated and hookups have taken over. Perhaps you think I'm bitter. No. I'm not cynical. I'm actually a romantic at heart. That's probably why I take this so personal. When something like this happens, what am I supposed to do? Blame him for not being a little more understanding, or blame myself for not cutting it off earlier and getting my expectations high? There are shortcuts and longer ways to get there, with so many other options to solve the problem, with so many other ways to say what you mean. Deal breaker? Really? Ugh. Now back at square one, and sometimes I feel like just giving up. Here I am venting to my friends, feeling like an episode from Sex and the City. But listen, bad breath, I get it. Bad personality, goodbye. Cocky attitude, and world revolves around them, check please. Boyfriend at home, next. These are real things to look at, to double think. And hell, maybe some of them are negotiable, but some of the things people walk away from because we are inadequate feels ridiculous. Only bareback sex. It's got to be bigger than 9 inches. Oh, I only date versatile guys. How much do you make a year? What's your nationality? Where do you live? What gym do you go to? Only open relationships here. Oh, my best friend doesn't like you. I only date really, really attractive guys. There are shortcuts and longer ways to get there, with so many other options to solve the problem, with so many other ways to say what you mean. Deal breaker? Really? Now back at square one, and sometimes I feel like just giving up. I remember there was a time when people cared about the more important things. Now the only two options it seems I have for the future: a lonely knife or a track of hookups with strangers that I'll never know. I look at so many of them and they're content with this. Well, it seems like it. Wanting more seems further and further out of my reach. Then again, I can't force someone to want me. I get it. We all have our things. I guess it just doesn't seem fair when one side of the balance is heavier than the other. I would never block someone in the way of a door. It's not my character or my style. Besides, they're going to leave. They want it anyway. Expectations lead to disappointment for them. So happy hunting. Deal breaker? Really? That's alright. I won't feel discouraged or even sad the next time I hear it. Why? Because at least I know he wasn't in it for the long haul.